guys, welcome back to another Create a Sim video, and today we are going to be doing days 11 to 15 of the 30-day Create a Sim challenge. So this means we're officially halfway through, which honestly, I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like this is such a fun challenge to do, and I've been really enjoying doing it, but at the same time, I know it sounds so lame, like, Lana, all you gotta do is make 5 Sims every, like, 5 days. Like, are you really complaining? Yes, I am, okay? Because my creative juices are running out, okay? I didn't have many in the beginning. You know, the whole reason for this was a burnout thing, and turns out my creative juices, they're getting lower and lower, okay? The bottle is being poured into the sink. I don't know why. I don't know why. I could just keep it, but apparently I just don't like my juices anymore. Where am I going with this metaphor? I don't quite know. The point is that basically my creativity is starting to dip a little bit, and I'm hoping I can kind of, you know, amp it back up a little bit, you know, do a little bit of a what's the word? I don't know. I haven't gone to school in quite a while. Right, anyways, point is we're making some Sims today. So today we're doing days 11 to day 15. So this is the next 5 Sims. So if you've missed it, you can go ahead and watch the first 2 parts. Now, obviously these don't relate, so you don't have to go and watch them. Like, it literally makes no odds. Like, they're totally different videos, totally different Sims, but just in case you wanted to binge something, this is like an hour of content for you guys now. Like, look at me go. Oh my god, I'm so lovely like that. Sorry. Anyways, okay. So we are starting off today by making a Sim that is inspired by an evil genius. So that is the prompt. And okay, here's the thing. Originally, I was like, I kind of want to go for like Black Widow, kind of like, you know, murders, you know, many a man, many a rich person, you know, takes the money. Basically, that Sims 4 challenge that honestly I really want to try out. Like, I was kind of tempted to like speed run it and like see how much money we could get in, like, I don't know, 3 hours of real life or something. I don't know. Maybe that's just okay. I'm spitballing here, guys. I'm spitballing here. But I was like, okay, evil. The issue with doing a Black Widow is that I feel like I've been making a lot of Sims that are kind of more dark and more like, you know, that kind of evil. And so I'm like, I don't really want to do that because it's too simple. It's not even simple. Let's be honest, it's the opposite of simple, but it's too much like all the Sims I've been making. And because my creativity is starting to dip slightly, I was like, I need to do something different to kind of like, you know, get this show on the road again. I don't, whose show is going on the road? Because my show doesn't go on the road. Not that I have a show. I guess this kind of is a show, but it's not really a show. Is it a show? You could call it a TV show. Maybe I am a TV show. Maybe I'm the star of my own show. Maybe I'm the main character. I'm so sorry. So sorry. I am getting distracted. Right, anyways. So I thought, okay, let's do someone that looks really lovely and like, you know, like she's like this lovely lass who's gonna like, you know, be all lovely and stuff, because that's what lovely people tend to do. And then she actually murders folk. So yeah, that was the inspiration. I don't really know if I had a specific thing in mind. I don't know, just basically like innocent character, looking very innocent, like she purposely like disguises herself. Maybe she goes to college. That's what I kind of imagine, that she goes to college and she has like this wig on in her first outfit because that is not her actual hair. She has like barely any makeup. She has this like very like simple kind of outfit. Don't get me wrong, it's a really cute outfit, but it's kind of like more simple. Also skinny jeans. Oh my god, the world is a changed place. I don't know what came over me, but I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do skinny jeans. It was so unlike me. Okay, it was so weird to do. It reminded me of all my Sims in like 2015, and it was just, it felt wrong. Okay, it felt wrong, but at the same time, skinny jeans do look good, and like with certain outfits and stuff. Like, I'm no one to bash on skinny jeans, okay, because they are really good. Like, they make an outfit look really cute sometimes. It's just that I do not practice that very often, so it was quite a challenge to do. But I feel like the skinny jeans match really well. I don't know why I'm having this whole, guys, do you like skinny jeans? Let's discuss, shall we? Let's have a conversation about this. Skinny jeans, yay or nay? I think people are stupid. Is that the end of the sentence? Is that the end of the statement? Yes. I think people are stupid when they like say like, oh, I hate this item of clothing. Oh, I hate this clothing piece. Like, shut up. Shut up. Did I ask? No. Unless they did ask, but I didn't ask, okay, personally. Because like, just wear what you want. Okay, skinny jeans, they're comfortable. No, they're not. Okay, they're not comfortable. To be fair, that's the reason I don't wear skinny jeans, because they're so uncomfortable. But skinny jeans, they look cute with outfits. They're simple, easy. Like, what is wrong with skinny jeans? Nothing, okay? Nothing is wrong with any clothing item. I don't know why people have such an issue with skinny jeans. You know, on TikTok and everyone's like, what's your like most hated item of clothing that people wear? And everyone's like, I hate skinny jeans. I'm like, shut up. Did I ask? Give it literally 5 years and skinny jeans will be in fashion again. Like, there's no point hating a specific item of clothing, okay? Because they're all cute. So just shh. Okay, hush, child, hush. Okay, I don't want to be mean. Okay, I don't want to be mean, but you're being a bit annoying, and we're in a library. We're not in a library. I don't like reading, so I would be in a bit. Okay, right. So sorry. Just thought I'd let you know I don't go to libraries very often. Right. Anyway, so basically, where was this going? Skinny jeans? No, the Sim. So basically, I just wanted to make a Sim that was like really innocent and very much she wants to like kind of blend into the background. Like, she doesn't want any attention because, you know, at night she goes out and, you know, Does that make sense? You know, like a bit of a psycho moment there, or a bit of a Steny killer moment kind of vibe, you know? So that's her vibe. Is it a good one? No. But but that is her. Because I figured like she's like going to college. She's like smart. Maybe she's studying to be like what they called, you know, like the DNA, the crime folk, you know, like the forensic scientist. That's what they call. That's what they call. I feel like so many people used to want to be a forensic scientist. Anyway, sorry, distracted. But I feel like that makes so much sense that she's like doing forensic science, and then like, you know, she kind of can use that to her advantage. Now, would I want to be friends with her? No, she would probably kill me. But yeah, she's a cool sim nonetheless. Just if you don't think about the whole, you know, murder thing, which is kind of her entire personality, then it's all good. But yeah, I figured like evil genius makes a lot of sense. And like her second outfit is really cool. It's like totally different vibe. She's got like short hair because that original hair was a wig, and so on. So anyways, now moving on to the second sim. So this prompt is drag queen. So of course, as someone who absolutely adores drag queens, adores just drag in general. Well, okay, to be fair, I hate to say it to you guys, but I don't actually like know drag except for RuPaul's Drag Race, which I know is not ideal. Okay, I know that some people don't like when people like just watch like no drag because of Drag Race, but like it's just such a good show, and like that's the reason I like it, because of the show. And obviously I love drag in general, but like the show is what made me like fall in love with drag, you know what I mean? I just love drag. I think it is the coolest art form ever. I just think it is, I just love drag so much. Like if I had the skills, okay, if I had the time, then I would 100% like do drag. Not very successfully, let's be honest. Like I'm not RuPaul's Drag Race level. I am more so like no level of drag really, but I do have this photo. I can try and put it on the screen now of where my sister did me drag makeup like years and years ago. It looks nothing like me. It's hilarious. And I really want to attempt drag makeup again, which is a totally different conversation. But yeah, I really want to try again because I feel like it's just so fun. And I just love to do drag. I think it's just insanely cool. So of course, with this prompt, I wanted to make a really cool drag queen. So I ended up doing 2 different outfits because I couldn't put my mind on which one I wanted to do. Now, I will say, I really want a drag queen kit or a stuff pack or just anything basically for the Sims that's in game, because I think that drag queens are so hard to make in Sims. Like I have done this on countless occasions. I've made the whole cast of season 12 of RuPaul's Drag Race US season. I've made a few others here and there and stuff, and like they are so difficult to make because there's just not enough stuff. Like when you put feminine clothes on a masculine frame, a lot of it glitches out and there's not enough options, and all the options aren't showing, and it's so infuriating because I just want to make a really cool drag queen. Like why can't I do that? So the sim uses they them pronouns, and their name is actually Miss Simulate. Get it? Miss Emulate. So it's like Miss Simulate, simulate. I don't know. Okay, it took me a while, let's be honest. It was meant to be like a funny pun, you know, like a mandatory meeting, but turns out my brain just doesn't have that capability to come up with stuff like that. I am not good at improv. I don't know how people do like Snatch Game. What are you on about? You can just come up with funny stuff? Huh? What? How? Who? How? Anyways, yeah, so I wanted to do like 2 separate outfits. The first outfit they have is this really cool, like, okay, basically I just watched Hellraiser the night before, okay? So I kind of went for like a kind of Hellraiser Cenobite inspired sim, and so such a cool outfit. Love it so much. When I put it on, I was like, yes, that is for them. That is lovely. I love it so much. And then the second outfit is more of like a glamorous look. I just wanted to do something a little bit different to try and like, you know, get the 2 sides across. They kind of gave me like Isis Couture vibes, or like honestly just Isis Couture vibes. Like that was kind of who I was inspired by when making the sim a little bit. But yeah, I have just been loving Drag Race lately. Drag Race is so good this season of US. I think I've talked about every single one of these videos so far, which is insane, but like it's honestly just taken over my life. So yeah, can't help it. That, Schitt's Creek, which I'm loving so much right now, and Private Practice. I'm just like, I'm in like my TV show taste is so random. What a random 3 TV shows to plonk together. I don't know. Anyways, I'm also rewatching Modern Family. Not that anyone cares. Okay, right. Anyway, sorry. But yeah, I've just been loving Drag Race and just drag. I just think it's so cool. But I would love them to like collab. I know there's like Juno Birch, who actually I met. Oh my god, I met Juno Birch. She was so lovely. She was like an absolute doll. She came up to me when I was at the Sims event back in December, and I made her as a sim, and she was so nice. She gave me a hug, and she was just like so lovely and like so nice. I was too awkward to ask for a photo, so I was just like, hi. But yeah, she was like so nice and so sweet. And I feel like if they collabed with like her or with Trixie Mattel, like someone who plays Sims that's a drag queen, I feel like they could do such a good job at making like a kit or like a stuff pack or anything that's drag related. Just a kit would be enough, honestly, because they just don't have like anything in game that's like drag queen at all. Like, you know, because like I said, it's just so difficult to put stuff on certain frames, and it's just so aggravating to me. I don't see why they can't do that, but I don't know if there's obviously a reason for it, but it does just frustrate me a little bit. But that is why I don't tend to make drag queens that often, just because it is kind of difficult to do. But I would love for them to do like a kit that's like drag queen related. I think that would be so insanely cool, and I really hope that they do it. So I'm just like willing it to the universe right now. I'm like, please guys, please, if you want, just please do that, please, because I would love to make way more drag queens queens than this. I know some people were saying like I should make some of the cast of season 16 as drag queens, as Sims, but I don't know if I will or not. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. But yeah, so now we're moving on to the next sim, which is day 13. As I said, I never made these sims in like the actual days. Like I made all of these sims yesterday. No, actually, I didn't make all these sims yesterday. Sorry, I was out all day yesterday. You know what day I made all these sims on, guys? Have a guess. What did I tell you guys? Yes, it was on Valentine's Day. Okay, I made all of them. I made all of them except for I made 2 of them last night, but the 3 I made on Valentine's Day. I spent the whole day making them. I did tell you guys, I did warn you that that was going to be the case, okay? I knew that I was going to spend the whole day on Valentine's Day making sims because let's be honest, what else am I going to do? Like, go out? No, but I actually ended up having pancakes on that day rather than pancake day, which was the day before, because I was really lazy the day before and I couldn't bother to make pancakes. So pancakes are really good. I don't know if pancake day is like a very well, is it international? I don't know if is it international? I don't know. I'm so sorry. I'm such an idiot. Every time I think of pancake day, I just think of Daddy Pig. I'm so sorry. I'm getting distracted. But every time it's pancake day, I only have pancakes on that day of the year. And then the rest of the year, I'm like, why don't I have pancakes more? Like, these are so good. Like, I don't know why I don't do it. Like, why don't I have them more often? They're so easy to make. They're so nice. And like, I don't know why I don't have them more. You know what? That's your sign, guys. Go eat pancakes. They're good, okay? Anyways, sorry. So yeah, the sim is day 13, which is a spellcaster. So this is like one of those like occult ones. I feel like this is going to be like every single one of these where there's just kind of like an occult, because honestly, you know, I've never actually made like a werewolf, which is like hilarious because like I've had that pack for quite a while now, but I've never made a werewolf sim. So we'll get onto that hopefully soon. I think werewolf is one of the prompts, so I'm excited to that. But yeah, we made a spellcaster. So she is called Desiree or Desiree. I'm so sorry if I get the name wrong. I'm so bad at pronunciation. It's actually shocking. But yeah, I had a lot of fun making her. So I was kind of like back and forth what I wanted to do. Originally, I was kind of going for more of like a cutesy vibe because I was like, you know, I've done quite a lot of like dark stuff, you know, like I've done a lot of that. But then I was like, third eye. And then that was it. So that was the end. So there's a third eye. Yeah, she has a third eye. Listen, I don't know what's going on. I'm really enjoying a good third eye lately. Okay, they're just such a fun accessory to add. When I took off the third eye, I was like, babes, what? Is there not normally one there? Like, it just looks so natural on my sims now. And it's so weird because like it's such an odd thing to just add to every sim. But I did it for the devil sim last time, and like maybe I'll do it for the next sims. I don't know, but I'm just loving a good third eye. Okay, I just am. I'm sorry. I can't deny it. Okay, I can't deny that this part of me is coming out right now. But I love how she turned out. I feel like I've said this for every single sim. I don't actually know which is my favorite out of this group. I feel like it's got to be Miss Simulate, just because I love making a drag queen and I just love how they turned out. But yeah, anyway, sorry, the spellcaster sim. So I wanted to go for like really cool witchy vibes. The issue is I do. Sorry. Does anyone else actually physically laugh at do whenever someone says that? Like when they say do you guys physically laugh at it out loud, like in public? Because I certainly do. And it's hilarious every single time. And everyone looks at me and they're like, you just laughed at the word do? Are you 4 years old? And I say, yes, I am. No, I'm not. That's a lie. That's just add 15 years onto that and you've got me. But do is just such a funny word. And yeah, sorry. So off topic. Because I make witches quite a lot and like spellcasters quite a lot, I was kind of struggling to kind of make a sim that looked a bit different because it's only been not long ago, I think, that I made rainbow spellcasters. I think that was for Halloween, so it hasn't been that long. And so I was kind of like struggling as to like what I could do that was a little bit different. I don't feel like I ended up achieving a little bit different, but I still try my best. So I love this witch hat. It's so cute. I was really struggling with the color scheme because I kind of want to do like yellow plus blue. But the thing is, okay, I've noticed right lately that all of my sims are either red, yellow, or green. Like literally every single one of my sims. I don't know why I'm in such a red, yellow, green mood lately. And obviously black is my main color scheme. But like the other colors, like I don't know what's going on. But yeah, like yellow, red, and green. They are my colors, and I'm loving them in real life as well lately. So all of my sims are wearing yellow, red, and green. Like it's a problem at this point. So like I'm so sorry if you've noticed that, but like I can't help it. So I really tried to give Desiree like a bit of a yellow and blue color scheme, but the blue wasn't matching, and I hate when colors don't match completely. And then the hair just wasn't looking right in blue, and I was just struggling. So I was like, nah, screw it. I'm just gonna go full yellow. So I took one for the team. Okay, guys, because I was not about to sit there. I was already sat there for so long. Like she took me the longest to make, and I just couldn't handle this. Okay, I couldn't handle this. But yeah, so I love the outfit that I gave her. I was struggling a little bit. I was going back and forth, but the one I ended up giving her, I think is so cute. This dress is so adorable. Like it's not adorable, it's like amazingly glamorous and amazing, and it's so like witchy vibe. Obviously, of course, there'll be a full CC list in the description. I forget how long CC lists take until I like say it, and then I'm like, oh, I'll quickly go do a CC list. Oh wait, I won't quickly go do a CC list. They take quite a while. They do take quite a while. And also my little brain cannot handle multitasking very well, so I cannot look at like the CC list and try and remember what I'm clicking to do on each thing and also be like like listening to music or like watching a show, because normally that's what I do. Like whilst I'm making all these Sims, I'm listening to like some, you know, great tunes. I'm listening to I tend to listen to my slaying playlist, which is basically like Doja Cat and like just many others that are just kind of like that vibe, if that makes sense, like Man-Eater and stuff like that, you know what I mean? I don't know why, it just gives me inspiration, and I don't know why that is, but it just like hypes me up, you know? They're just like going, yeah, you go, you know? I'm so sorry. I'm literally the lamest ever. Okay, anyways, love how she turned out. So then we're moving on to the next Sim, which the prompt is favorite movie. Now, why I added this in, okay, listen, I added it in because I'm a movie obsessor. If you have never seen my videos before, first of all, so proud of you for making it this far. Honestly, don't know how you've managed it. But second of all, I just love movies. Okay, they're my favorite. Okay, aside from like Sims and doing videos, movies is like my second baby. You know what I mean? Like I just okay, I don't want to have a second baby. I don't have a first baby, but I just love movies so much. As you can see in like my background, I've got like all the horror stuff. So naturally, I wanted to do a horror film. But the issue is like all of my favorite horror films, like obviously Scream's my #1 favorite. Then there's like Final Destination, there's Saw, there's a million other films like Wreck and like As Above So Below, like a lot of found footage films especially I love. But I could not do any of those as Sims because there's not really anything you can do, if that makes any sense. So originally I was gonna do Final Destination 3 and kind of go for like the goth, what's his name, Ian McKinley, you know, the goth guy in it, because Final Destination 3 is the movie I've rewatched the most in my entire life, except for Hercules and Pitch Perfect. That is a different conversation. But I really love, is it Ian in Final Destination? It's probably not even Ian now, but I love that character, so I was like, maybe I'll do that. But then I just felt like I was just gonna make another goth Sim, so I was like, okay, what are some of my favorites that I could actually like make a Sims? Because I didn't just want to put Ghostface costume on, like that's so boring, and I also didn't want to literally make a character just because it's kind of like, it's not as fun. I do that quite a lot, and so I just wasn't really feeling it, so I was like, let's just like do more of an inspiration. Then I thought, what are some of my most recent favorite horror movies? And the first one that came to mind was Pearl. So I decided to go for Pearl because Pearl is definitely probably my favorite from like year before last, whenever it came out anyways. I love it so much. I think it's such a good film, and like my whole family loves it. We watched it on my birthday. So good, love it so much. And if you haven't seen it, you should definitely watch it. So obviously there's X as well, but I decided to go with Pearl instead because I just felt like she's more iconic with her outfit and everything. So originally I actually made a whole different Sim, and I spent like 30 minutes making her, and I just started just not liking how she turned out because I was basically just making Mia Goth, and I was just like, this is so boring. I don't want to just make Mia Goth. Like that's exactly what I said I didn't want to do. So instead I was like, okay, let's just make a Sim that's inspired by Pearl but doesn't actually look like Mia Goth. So she obviously has like the no eyebrows, which obviously Mia Goth does that. I think she just has like bleached eyebrows, or just like no, like, you know, they're very light, but she just has like no eyebrows. She has obviously the red outfit on, she's got the axe and everything, and like I did a second outfit, it's got all the blood on her face and all on her hands and everything, because obviously she kills people if you've seen the film. And you know, you've obviously heard of it, like, please I'm a star, you know, if you don't know what I'm on about, I'm sure you know now. I love Pearl so much, and I just felt like she would be a perfect one to do, and I feel like I kind of made her look like Pearl without like looking like Mia Goth, you know? Like I said, I didn't want to go too literal just because I do a lot of like real life people as Sims, and so I just didn't really fancy doing that last night. So I was like, yeah, let's just go for just an inspiration, and I think she turned out really cool. I feel like she slightly looks like me. Maybe that's just like me like hyping myself up way more than I should, but without my glasses I feel like she kind of looks like me. But maybe I am just being delusional because that is a very pretty person, and yeah, anyways. So finally we're moving on to the last Sim, which is day 15, and the prompt is no CC. So I had so much fun making this Sim. So their name is Gray, and they use they them pronouns. I actually kind of imagine them to be gender fluid, so they probably use all pronouns, but given the Sims 4 it's kind of like awkward. It's better to just like say they them or whatever. So yeah, but I love them so much. So I have got the Goth Galore kit, and I just want to thank the EA Creator Network for giving me the kit code, but I didn't actually end up posting like anything relevant to it up until now because I don't really make no CC Sims. I don't really like, you know, do that stuff. So I just like wanted to test it out for now, and also it's worked out perfectly because a couple days ago they added the Vitiligo update, and so I thought this would be a perfect chance to try out both things and just, you know, have a lot of fun making a Sim without CC, because this is so rare for me to do. I have a video on my channel a while back when the base game became free, and I made some no CC Sims, and I think those Sims turned out cute, but like since that video I haven't made a single no CC Sim. Now I just want to say, before anyone says anything, I am an OG no CC player, okay? When I used to play The Sims, I used to play it downstairs on like our family computer, obviously Sims 4 I'm on about, and I never used to be able to download mods or anything because of like the risk of like viruses and stuff. Like I could never download CC, so all the time I used to play with no CC. And even now when I play the game without like recording, I actually tend to not have CC, or at least very bare minimum. Like I just have like a couple of hairs, a couple of skin details, but other than that it's pretty much no CC because I'm just not a massive fan of playing CC in game, which is kind of weird because like my whole brand is like very much, you know, there's a lot of custom content going on, but like that's just how I like playing my game. I prefer it to be a little bit more vanilla. So So I had a lot of fun doing this and testing out, like I said, both the vitiligo update, which is stunning, by the way. I think they did such an amazing job with the update. I think that they really seemed like they researched it a lot, and I really like just like how it looks. They've got a lot of different options, which is way more than I thought there was going to be, honestly. I honestly wouldn't have been surprised if there was like 1 or 2 options. Like, I'm very pleased that they have so many, and it's so lovely to add more and more and more options for people so they can actually make themselves in Sims, because it is like so nice to be able to actually put yourself in the Sims and like see yourself and see representation. So I'm so glad that they're actually doing this and, you know, trying to expand this and trying to add more details and more things that you can add onto Sims that make people, you know, be represented in the game. So I love checking out this update, and I was so glad I actually did, because like I said, this was the perfect opportunity for me to actually use something that was in game. And then, as I said, I used the Goth Galore kit, which, like I said, thank you to the EA Creator Network for giving me the code, but I had such a fun time using the Goth kit. I'm not gonna lie, it's not my favorite, okay? It's not my favorite kit. To be fair, I don't really have many of the kits because I just don't use no CC very often, so I never, you know, personally get the point, and obviously I don't build that often, so I don't really have many of the build kits. But I think that this one is a good one if you don't have CC, especially. I like quite a lot of the pieces. I don't like a couple of them, I'm not gonna lie. Some of them are my favorite, so I didn't end up using quite a few of them. I did end up giving them 3 separate outfits, and I wanted to go for like a totally different vibe for each one and kind of explore their gender. That's kind of what I was trying to go for. So I feel like they turned out so cool. Also, their name's Grey Shepherd, which I randomized, which is hilarious because Grey, Meredith Grey, Shepherd, Derek Shepherd. I just found that funny. Grey's Anatomy reference. But yeah, I love this first outfit. Now, I will say the one thing that I did do, and I'm so sorry, is I used a hair overlay. So I used this universal hair overlay for like all of my Sims, and I was like, was just not feeling the hair color because it was just so red. And I think it's partially because my reshade, it makes a lot of colors brighter. So I just used the tiny bit of a hair overlay. It just made the hair just slightly darker of a red. I do apologize, but I just really wanted to do the red, but like kind of, you know, have it a little bit darker. And like I said, if I didn't have my reshade on, then it probably would have been like that darker red. It's just that the reshade changes it. So sorry about that. But honestly, even without the hair overlay, it doesn't look that different. But yeah, I just love the outfits that I gave them. I think they're so cool. And I tried to kind of go for something quite different. I know I do like goth Sims quite a lot, but I don't feel like I do this kind of goth that often. So it was a lot of fun trying out all this stuff and using hairs and stuff that I literally never use because they're no CC, and just a lot of different things. So I had a lot of fun making no CC Sim. This is your sign to make a no CC Sim if you have a lot of CC like me. Also, I feel like I'm sick of saying the word CC, but this is your sign, okay? It is a lot of fun, and I feel like it does get you out of your comfort zone, and I feel like it's a really nice challenge to do, and especially trying out new stuff like the kits and the updates and stuff. It's fun to try and like just do different things. Like, I've never seen half the hairs that are in the game anymore because like I just don't use no CC. So it was really fun doing this and, you know, trying something different. So I really enjoyed making them. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Like I said, I think my favorite is the second Sim, which is the drag queen Sim. Let me know which is your favorite in the comments down below. I love hearing your guys' opinions. It is always my favorite part of reading the comments, is seeing who you guys like the most, because I feel like everyone has different opinions. Everyone likes different Sims. So yeah. So remember to like and subscribe to everyone, and I'll see you guys in the video. I love you guys. So sorry. Bye.